Hello viewers and welcome to my next video. In this video I am going to be talking to you about my guitars, which is a subject very dear to me. So I actually own 4 electric guitars altogether. They were bought in different periods of time and they all have some kind of sentimental value to me. So the first part of the video I'm going to spend on explaining what these guitars are and what they're made of and any modifications they have. And in the second part I'm actually going to play you an improvisation to actually demonstrate what these guitars all sound like. So let's get started. Guitar number 1 is a Yamaha Pacifica. And the model is called 112J. So this particular guitar, I think about this guitar about 15 years ago. Actually, this was the first guitar I ever bought in the UK. So this is not my first guitar that I've ever had, but this is the first guitar that I ever bought over here in the UK. And this guitar, it's made of older body, I believe. And what's really cool about this guitar is its responsiveness to the pickup changes. So the tone really changes, distinctively every time you switch to a different pickup position, which I think, made this guitar stand out from other similar models such as, Fender Stratocaster, say Taiwan made and so on, because this guitar at the time when I was buying it was actually under £200, and it's a great guitar, specifically for clean tones. It sounds really, really nice. Guitar number 2 is an Ibanez, and this model is an RG350DX. So this time, this is a basswood body. And with a rosewood fingerboard, and what's really sort of cool about this guitar. This was actually the first Ibanez guitar I've ever purchased, and I was really impressed by how these guitars feel. By the playability, how easy it is actually to play this guitar, and that really convinced me to buy this particular one. And this guitar has actually been modified. So the bridge pickup from the stock pickup, which was an infinity pickup, has been replaced to a Seymour Duncan JB. And again, I've got a great love for Seymour Duncan pickups. I think they have a lot of warmth to them, and the low end is really good. So again, something there to mention about those pickups. And this guitar is actually it's got a locking tremolo system. So the only reason why I stopped playing this guitar is actually for that reason, because what I found at the time about myself as a guitar player is that I'm not really a guitar player who uses a lot of tremolo bar, in my playing. But actually, to change strings on this guitar or to change the tuning on this guitar, it can be particularly fiddly, because obviously there's a tension that you have to maintain at both ends of this guitar. Obviously, the benefit of this is that this doesn't go out of tune very easily, and you can only sort of adjust the tuning very slightly through these fine tuners here. So so there are benefits, and I think this is an amazing guitar. But like I said, because I don't use the whammy bar so much, I actually decided to switch to something else. And I actually, I think that this guitar actually I will be selling at some point in the near future. So you know, I still wanted to show you in this video that this is something I've got and what it actually sounds like. Guitar number 3, for this very reason, as I've just described, it's practically the same shape. It's also another Ibanez. It's a very similar shape to the RG model. This guitar, actually, this is called an RGA32. RGA32. So this guitar is made out of mahogany. Again, rosewood fingerboard. The other guitar also had jumbo frets. This also has jumbo frets. The neck actually is practically the same as in the other guitar, which is really nice. Same level of playability. The only difference with this guitar, apart from the fact that it's got different, pickup selection, it's got 2 humbuckers, and the other one had 2 humbuckers and 1 single coil, is the fact that it doesn't have that, tremolo bar at all. So this actually suits me really well, because as I said, I don't really use it that often, or practically, not at all. So for my guitar playing style, this is perfect. And again, this guitar has been modified. Actually, both pickups in this guitar have been replaced to Seymour Duncan blackouts. So again, once I've tried the Seymour Duncan pickup, I sort of went on a bit of a journey on finding more about them, and finding the ones that I really liked the tone of. So this particular set of pickups is really good for again playing heavy music and playing some distorted guitar. But equally, the actual neck pickup gives you quite nice tone for when you play your guitar with no distortion. So yeah. This is a very nice model. Actually, these are also active pickups, so just to be mindful of that, because for this particular setup, I had to have the actual battery compartment replaced to accommodate for these, because actually the original pickups came with a different battery size and compartment. So this all had to be done. And lastly, my 4th guitar that I own. And again, this is the 3rd Ibanez that I have actually purchased. This time, this one's called an RGA42FM. Okay, so it's practically almost identical to the other guitar I've just shown you, and the difference is obviously in the color. I really like this color. I think it looks absolutely stunning on this guitar. I think the neck is exactly the same as in the other guitar. The difference, again, because I like to experiment and I like to, I'm a tone seeker. I think you might say, and in this particular guitar, again, actually just the bridge pickup was replaced in this guitar, and this particular pickup is a Seymour Duncan Nazgul. An interesting story about this pickup: this was made particularly in mind of Scandinavian black metal bands, actually, and initially this pickup was only released into Scandinavian market before being made available worldwide. So yeah, and this particular pickup works really well with drop tunings, so because I've been playing this guitar in a drop tuning, I found that this pickup has a great response to that sort of really low level sound. So yeah, these are all my electric guitars. So if you would like to know anything else about them, please put it in the comments. And I'm going to move on to playing all the guitars so you can hear what they all sound like. And If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next time.